Peacock.
Great show.
Fantastic.
Can't wait to see it. Speaking of streaming and music competitions, La Firma, The Signing, is the first ever Latino Urbano competition series on Netflix, and it features 12 contestants vying for their chance to work with the best of the best in the music industry. I mean, the mere sight of that contract sends shivers up
I know. I just got sweaty palms for them, and I'm doing nothing. As they fight their way to claim the spot as the next Latin superstar, not everyone is making the cut.
Se va a poner muy duro.
¡Vamos a romper hoy!
Esa canción no tuvo química. Tus errores te pueden costar la oportunidad de tu vida. No vas a recibir la firma. Tu contrato ha sido cancelado.
Ay, pero
Espérate. The riffing.
¡Qué brutal! Wow.
I mean, that is... There goes my script, actually. Wow, okay, the competition is hot, and there is no shortage of drama as the aspiring artists leave the fate of their future in the hands of the judges.
That's right. Joining us this morning with more on the highly anticipated and talked about singing competition is the music mogul himself, Lex Borrero. You're a gazillion hyphenate. You're more than just a music mogul.
Thank you guys for having me.
Welcome to the show.
Of course, it feels good. I'm hanging out with you guys this morning, getting our coffee. You know, I'm feeling it.
Yes.
We should have gotten you some Bustelo. Instead, we got you New York's tap water. Is that okay?
You know.
Same thing.
I thought you guys were going to greet me with a little coffee. It's okay. It's all good.
You're fresh off of Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, yes.
You have an artist there who's blowing up the spot.
Yeah, we had Alvaro Diaz who did 3 sold-out shows at the Coca-Cola Center. So, you know, 16,000 people. Incredible.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, you gotta love it.
You gotta love it. Speaking of Puerto Rico, everyone knows I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah, everyone knows I'm Puerto Rican.
And apparently now you're Puerto Rican too,
Puerto
although you
100%.
are Puerto Rican, but your mom is.
My mom's Colombian, you know, so I rep for Colombia, but it depends what day you catch me. My accent will go a little Puerto Rican, a little Colombian, you know, a little Dominican.
Ay, Dios mío.
So
Okay.
Yeah. We all have that problem. Depends who we hang out with, you know?
Except it's some days like, oh, you're from New Jersey, aren't you?
Chatham in the house.
That's right.
Talk to us about
this
the
show.
Yes.
Take us back to the beginning, the concept, the idea.
So I really wanted to take people back to what made these shows so great, which was to discover talent, right?
Yes.
I think we lost a little bit of that, and it's become incredibly about the judges, which is awesome. You know, it's great to see judges binker, but to go back to the root of finding real talent. And what I wanted to do was bring 12 real artists. So all the music on the show is original. They're not singing any covers. So you really had to create, write, feel the pressure. And in the 6 weeks that we shot the show, these artists went from feeling the pressures that a regular artist, an actual professional artist feels, all the way to living the life, like going in private jets to Puerto Rico and hanging out in yachts and hanging out with the judges.
Sign me up.
And then they sign a contract, but only one of them gets the signature. And so every episode, I get the job of having to rip that contract in their faces and say, you're going home, which was a lot harder than what I thought.
I was going to say,
can only imagine.
I'm sure in the writer's room, and you're also the creator of the show, I'm sure it sounded quaint when you were like, tú sabes qué, vamos a hacer lo siguiente. We're going to do the following. The first time you had to do it, what were you remorseful, or you were just like, this is showbiz?
That's showbiz, baby.
So you know what they don't tell you about doing television is that the editing room needs space to cut. So while it looks really quick on the show, it actually took 10 minutes to get that one scene. So I'm there saying, so
I hate to tell you.
and I'm holding, and I'm looking at the judges. And meanwhile, I'm seeing the artists on stage just like
squirming,
shaking.
Pobrecita.
So that first one on that first episode,
did you cry?
Broke my heart. I didn't cry,
but you
I'll
wanted
tell you
to.
What, the artist left the stage and said a couple curse words, and you know,
rightfully so,
and screamed out my name as he was saying it. So
you were like, Max.
I was like, that's great.
That.
That's what it is. Okay. But it actually, you know, I was telling the other judges, it weighed on me because by episode 5, I got sick.
No.
Yeah, and we had to cancel one of the shootings because I was like, the pressure and the emotional intensity of the show that I was carrying was a little too much at one point. Yeah.
Poor thing.
Yeah, so
well, you seem better now.
I'm good now.
You bounced back.
Back at it. Back at it.
All right, there are a lot of A-list stars on this program. So Tell us about some of these stars in the series.
So we have Raul Alejandro, which, you know, is at the peak of his career now. Sold out show. He did Madison Square Garden here. Yandel, from Wisin Yandel, who's a legend. Tiny, who is, you know, #1 Latin producer. And Nicki Nicole, who is a breakout star from Argentina. I really wanted to have someone who broke out through social media, and she had her big movement through there. So you get a bit of every POV as we're judging the artists.
Yeah.
And then we have some guests like J Balvin and Looney Tunes and will.i.am, who was really amazing and came on the show for one of the episodes. So, you know, it's an exciting show. And again, at the end of the show, you get to love the artist because you're hearing the original music all throughout. All the songs are on Spotify now.
I almost
so
love them
great.
more for that.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Because I'm thinking to myself, you're right. When these first reality shows came about of singing competitions, they were
covers.
singing covers.
Yeah.
That must have been a booking challenge.
Yeah.
Trying to find singers who were already somewhat in the limelight. How big of a team? Where were you going? I mean, because Latino America's big.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's born and bred talent right here in the lower 48.
We had, you know, over 10,000 submissions and months of casting. And we were
then
narrowing
down to 12.
Yeah, down to 12. And we
Oh
had
my
to
God.
narrow it down by country. We wanted to make sure that we had great representation in each of the territories. And we also had to hear them, like their audition tape was an original song. So
Wow.
you're not judging a musical, like, can they sing good or can they rap good? Can they write good? Do they have something to say? So
That's a
it was,
lot.
yeah, it was quite the challenge. But what you get at the show is you get incredible artistry. And I think the audience really responded to that, and they've gotten behind the artists. And so even the guys that lost or the girls that lost have gotten a new fan base of
And we can
real
hear them on
fans.
Spotify,
Yeah.
right? All the songs.
All the
from
songs are on
creators?
Spotify, and they're,
Amazing.
you know, they're charting and they're breaking records. So it's a great way to break all the artists. And I
Yeah.
think that was the blessing of this opportunity.
Now, our show is called New York Living. I noticed that yesterday he appeared in the paper of record,
Oh yes,
the New York Post.
the one and only.
It wasn't
Yes.
page 6, thank goodness.
Thank God.
It was 5 things that you like about 5 things that you like.
Yeah.
So what do you like about this fine city of ours?
So I have a love-hate relationship with New York.
You're not alone.
Listen.
I have a love-hate relationship as well.
Yeah.
And
Can
I'm
relate,
from here. Yeah.
So I always say New York taught me how to hustle, but I also started my career here. So I also got really acquainted with sleeping on the streets, and I was homeless in New York City for close to a year. I slept in a couple of churches, and as I was getting my start as an intern. So there's this, I told myself, for example, I will never again go on the subway.
on the subway.
And I won't go on the subway again because I slept on the subway for many
Oh my
nights.
God.
You won't step foot.
But yeah,
Olvídate.
yeah, it's like
Get
one
me
of
in a
those things.
cab.
It's like I
Yeah.
told myself when I would make it, that won't
Yeah.
happen. But I love the city. I mean, the energy, the way it teaches you how to hustle, how to survive, how to be tough. I think if I wouldn't have started my career here, I wouldn't have been able to have the character traits that I had in order to make it the whole way.
What do they say? If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
That's
There you
right.
go.
That's right. And let that be a lesson to all the hustlers and
Really?
all the
Yeah.
people that are trying to make it.
It's possible.
You
It's
learned
possible, yeah.
firsthand.
You just need the gumption.
You need the, you need the
You need the perseverance,
Yes.
right?
This-
Because it gets tough.
the streets aren't for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why
we know
they
that.
That's why they made sidewalks.
Exactly.
What could possibly be next for you?
You know, I'm really loving making TV shows. I gotta say, I'm excited about our venture into film and TV. So we have a bunch of scripted shows that are in production and film, and you know, I'm really full on into TV and production. But we also have our music company, and we're really excited. We have Tiny's brand new album coming out that has every major superstar you could think
Talent.
on.
You're
Won that
busy.
one.
So, yeah.
asking what's coming next is like asking
Oh, yeah,
what
yeah.
color, what shade of blue is the sky?
Yeah,
Because you've got-
it's a busy summer.
Please come back and visit us, though.
Yes.
Don't forget about us.
Always.
Really?
Every time I'm here, I'll make sure. And you guys got to come down to Miami.
Don't you worry.
Oh, look, please. I will book a
Dan-
flight right now.
We'll go to Dante's Hi-Fi.
There we
Yeah.
go.
We'll have a
We'll
little
take the
cafecito.
boat.
That's right. We'll have a little
Because you got to go out in the water.
Please, if you're in Miami,
You're not doing
what
that
are
in
you
the
doing?
Hudson over here,
No,
so.
God, no.
Okay.
God, no. Lex, thank you
thank
so
you so
much.
Thank you so
Well,
much for
pleasure
having me.
meeting you, and make sure
course.
that you get on to the Netflix
Yes.
and watch those episodes, binge them if you will. La
Yes.
Firma. It's on now, like we mentioned. And be sure to check out the La Firma playlist on Spotify.
All originals, baby.
All the original content.
All
you could want.
originals.